Okay, today I'm going to check out the Aeropress Premium. Get to unbox it. Get unboxing. Get my premium unboxinator. That's premium. Man, that is premium. That's nice looking. So, I own the original Aeropress, and that was just the plastic Triton version, and we used the heck out of those things. We did. We use them every morning, on the weekends, on the work days, on the worst days. And we used it until we couldn't use it anymore. So I'm admittedly a little bit excited about this. This is pretty cool. It's like a resurrection of an old friend. So I opted for the organizer. This is a gift from my wife because she really loved the Aeropress, and that was like her go-to process. And I've since dabbled in different processes of coffee making, but I think she's had it in her heart that she really likes the Aeropress still. So I imagine this is going to be pretty sweet, this finish on this thing. So it looks like it's anodized aluminum, maybe steel. Yeah, anodized aluminum, which is really nice. Scan before I brew. I know how. I know what I'm doing here. Well, that's cool. A little QR code to bring you to their brewing techniques with Aeropress. But we know what we're doing here. We like this. Seat that back in there a little bit. So it's got a nice silicone protecting edge there for our organizer main compartment. This is our tools compartment. Our mixer and our dosing scoop. So that's nice. This is silicone. A little bit more rigid of a silicone, but silicone no less. This is a bit, okay, it's got a negative space underneath. A little negative space under there. Oh, he's come out, looks like, so you can clean it. And equally so with this, yep, got a little recessed lip, so it fits firmly. Let's see if I can fix that. Okay, we're back. Got it back in there. So all this stuff, silicone comes out from our nice. Let's see. Nicely finished edges too. Very nice. So that's going to be our stand. Let's check out our Aeropress. Okay, that's pretty choice. They, I'll say it, went the extra mile to add magnets to the box. That's pretty sweet. Check that out. And I always hang on to my boxes in case I want to resell it, or that way it actually holds its whole value. Most people on the resale market want to see something with a box still. So let's see. Let's get some good footage of this. All right, let's do this again. Okay, so what you see here is what you get. That's our box. Oh, we do have our filter cap. And they're right. I've heard people say this is heavy. This is really nice heft. And not only that, it's finished in an acid etch. Some kind of acid etch, maybe a media blasted surface finish. Yeah, stainless steel. Nice, it's almost got a portafilter kind of vibe. You know, it's got a vibe. It's very thick. So we have our filter cap. These are also media blasted stainless steel. That nice. Scoop. Cool. We still have our original scoop from our original Triton Aeropress. Still hanging in there. All right, then we have the main event. Ooh. Undressing her a little bit there. Kind of like a little strap. And right off the bat, the top of our plunger is is anodized black aluminum. Opted for the black, goes with the rest of the gear. Love that. Made in Palo Alto, California. I wonder if that's a serial number. That'd be cool. Hand wash only. Very nice. And the great thing about Aeropress is that it's a rinse once and you're just kind of done. It's got such a unique design that ought not be looked past because it really is ingenious that when you're done with your brew, you're functionally, extracting. You're also expelling the grinds right out of the bottom of the vessel and the brewer itself. So let's see. What I've noticed here is they finished the bottom of this double wall insulated glass with a flat ground finish on the bottom, so that way it makes contact evenly across the bottom of the filter cap and applies even pressure around the filter, which is going to be important when you're brewing. You don't want your grounds to escape out of the sides or anywhere other than through the filter. So that's my little note on there that I noticed. And these might actually be just rivets, but I wonder if they might be magnetic, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not entirely sure. Stainless steel is not sticking to it. No, I think they're just there to bring these two pieces together, top and bottom. Again, really nice finish. Heavy duty anodizing, I can tell. Nice flat matte texture. I feel like this will hold up to everyday use without fear, which I did kind of fear that, you'd get edge wear, and you'd start to see the parent material of the aluminum coming through there. But actually, I'm not worried about that at all now. Okay. I want to see this double wall insulated glass. Cool. Love the refraction on that glass. It really is nice. They really did put a lot of time and engineering into this. Okay, so the way this is set in here is it's actually suspended. It looks like there's some sort of soft medium pressed between these two plates that then is more or less expelled a little bit from those two plates. And if I can focus there, it's captured and it's almost free floating in there. That's really interesting. I was curious how they did that. Now I know. How cool. So maybe be careful with how much torsion you apply in that respect. Okay, I just tried this out because my Spins Pro back here has a 54 millimeter portafilter. So I heard that the Aeropress in this premium offering reduced their diameter to a 54 millimeter vessel. And so I was thinking and hoping that my Normcore random distributor would fit on top of this Aeropress, and oh, does it. It fits so satisfyingly on top of that Aeropress. And now I can use this in conjunction with my Aeropress Premium. How cool. That's going to be fun. Love it, even though it's so not necessary. So let's jump right into making our first cup with it. See what do we get per scoop. Per scoop, I'm getting almost 15 grams, which is perfect. That's all I want. All I want. 15. Scoop. 2. Hit my grinder. Whoa, retention on that bad boy. Oh, you know what? Okay. We're getting it set up. Looking good. Like I said, used to have the old Aeropress. That's our old Aeropress filter organizer. And did I get some naturals? That's cool. A couple extra filters from yesteryear, and we'll get this brew in order. Okay, let's see what we can get out of this. To heat up my water. By the way, we're doing this with some Brazilian single origin, 100% Arabica, medium roast from here in Ashland, Ohio, by Goldberry Roasting Company. Awesome, you can get stuff that's roasted that day, go home with it, put it in the freezer, and it stays fresh. Okay guys, we just got up to temperature. I'm gonna grab a filter. If I can. I'm gonna use one filter in our super hefty filtered carriage style. Okay. I do want to brew with ratio. I'm going to do a 1 to 15 ratio. I've got my freshly ground coffee. That's pretty cool. I'm going to brew this like a pour over. So you guys can see. Okay, just wanted to get my timer in frame. 3, 2, 1. Hopefully this works. It's 12 to 1. 13. Okay, we're at 15 to 1 there. I'll let this brew for 2.5 minutes. Give a little stir. Agitation. Nice bloom on that. And I could put the plunger in there. But we're approaching 2.5 minutes, and I think I'm just gonna go for it. Let's press the air out. And like that, our brew is done. A couple drips over to the trash. Very nice, easy, clean. Discard. One of this. And I'll go rinse these two off. Okay. This cap does get very hot. That might be a good thing. Let's retain the heat. Fill in this once over. Put the soap. Don't need any more than that. And I'm going to set it over on the stand until next time. We have all these. Do you really want to? And we're done. We have our Aeropress Premium and Aeropress Premium coffee. Really nice.